What's on the back of my tactical vest? I have my SOG tactical tomahawk. It's exactly like the fast hawk, but it's a little bigger and a whole lot longer. The fast hawk ends about there. I'll go get my. I bought it just because I like the tactical one so much, but and I just can't use it quite as well. I'm not used to it. You can see how different in size they are. I mean. And this one, I mean, it cuts just the same. Shorter handle, less distance you can reach. Spike, it's about the same. Like I said, it's a little bigger on the other one, but... And the thing with throwing this one, I can throw it perfectly. I'm just so used to it. This one I always hit with this right here, and it bounces, or I hit with this. So that's why it's not on here, even though it's smaller and lighter. It's not in my kit because I'm just not that good with it yet. I'm going to practice with it and kind of work up to it, and maybe I'll switch them out just because it is smaller and lighter. But, I mean, that'd make it so I could throw it further and be more accurate at short distances. But it wouldn't get as much penetration, and it doesn't have as much knockdown power. This is pretty weighty. If I were to take this and just swing it into your collarbone, it's breaking bone. No questions about it. This'll break bone. This'll cut through meat. I sharpen it obsessively. It's probably not right now because I haven't sharpened it recently. I know I say I sharpen it obsessively and then I haven't sharpened it for a month or so, but I haven't been throwing it. But it passes the paper test after I'm done sharpening it. And I really only have two things on the back. I have that, and I have my Frost K-bar. And it's an off-brand K-bar. Frost USA. Nylon sheath. It does have the stacked leather handle, but I have this bicycle inner tube over it because it makes it a little better to grip, and the metal bar that goes across your rattles a little. Plus it covers up the paracord, which I have on there, so I can reach behind me, stick my hand in that, and it holds it in my hand pretty well. Nice sawback, very sharp. Nice clip point. I like it. So I'm going to strip this down, and we're going to go through every removable piece by itself, and then the pieces that are actually mounted to the vest and the inside as one. On the belt, all it has is two pouches. It has, if I can get the damn camera to focus, it's got two pistol mag pouches that unclip. This one I keep a knife one of my friends gave me. It's American Patriot on the front. It's assisted opening. And then it has the Don't Tread on Me, Nemo, Immune, last yet. I don't speak fucking, it's not Italian, Latin. So pardon my Latin there. I have no clue how to fucking pronounce that. It's got a seatbelt cutter and a glass breaker on it, and it fits well in my hand. Plus, it was given to me by a good friend who is my survival group, so it's a morale boost. And in the other side has my multi-tool. I got this at a garage sale, so I really don't know a lot about it. I know it's a Schrade, and I keep a Ranger band around it just because you can never have too many Ranger bands, but it's loose enough you can flip it out pretty quick, and you got nice needle nose pliers and your wire cutters in the back. And what I like about it is the shape of it is ergonomic either way. Its tools face out sideways instead of out the end. I hate that about tools on multi-tools because they always dig into your palm or your fingers and they just suck. This has a can opener, Phillips screwdriver, little hook blade thing. I'm really not sure what that is. Just a regular knife and a file with a disc gorger on the end of it. and the file's double-sized. Got a coarse and fine side on one end, and on the other it has a small regular screwdriver, a large regular screwdriver with wire stripper on it, a straight blade, and that's a really good blade. It's pretty sharp. I'm trying not to cut myself doing this video, but I'm sure if I fuck up, I'm going to. And some of these lock back and some of them don't. So let's see if I can find one. Like this screwdriver locks back. You can see that extra notch on it, but the blade next to it doesn't. The other blade does, but this straight blade doesn't for some reason. It's got a saw on it. And what I don't get is, okay, the guy who designed this put a disgorger and a ruler on this side, and the file on the other side also has a disgorger on it. You've got two fish hook disgorgers, which a lot of people argue are useless. I don't find them useless, because frankly, I don't like catfish biting down on my hands. They don't have teeth, but they have, like, sandpaper on them, and they eat some nasty shit. That can get infected real easy. Even though it's just a scratch, I mean, it can get infected real easy, and I'd rather not be disinfecting wounds in the field repetitively all day long. It gets annoying. Okay, let's put this back on, and it just clips with these over Velcro and a snap, and there's a bunch of them along the edge of the vest. Connects to it to hold it down. I'm going to connect this and move on to the removable stuff, and I'll just slap that on as I go. Okay, I've stripped off all the removable parts, which is pretty much everything on this side, and the shotgun shell strip there, and the belt. Now, it's got a rifle mag case here. Well, my rifle magazine is like this big, so it doesn't need to go in here. And I only have one of them. I'm trying to get another one. I just can't find it. So in this one on the side that's mounted to the vest, I have my handcuff key for my double locking handcuffs, and Kershaw tactical pen, just self-defense tool, but it's in there. Also, it is an actual pen, it writes. And that's in this one. And that key is tied on, but I keep the string tucked in so it's out of the way. Up here, this is a radio pouch, but I don't have a radio as of yet. So in there I keep a set of knuckle dusters. Not the easiest access, but if I know I'm going to the fight, I'm going to have these. Or I'm just going to stick them in my pocket of my pants. Up here in this utility pouch, and the shotgun shell holder is supposed to go over here, but I keep it up here above my mag pouches, just because I have a bunch of shotgun shells on my bandolier, or my sling, on my shotgun, and they bang into these, and I don't like the sound it makes. It annoys me. But in there, I keep my handcuffs, double locking, hinged, and I know how to get out of these without the key. So if somebody were to knock me out and put me on my own handcuffs, I can get out of these with them behind my back. But even if they did put them behind my back, if they're not around a pole or something, I can dislocate my shoulder and bring them around in front of me to see better. It sucks. It hurts like hell, but I can do it. Now, in these three mag pouches, in order, I have... This one sits on the side. These two sit up front. In this one, my shooting glasses. Basically safety glasses with a UV protective lens. In the next one, I keep my bandana. Goes on my head. Keep my hair out of my eyes. I have long hair. Not as long as it used to be. Used to go halfway down my back, but that's been cut off. Too fucking long. Never again. And in the third one, 150 feet of paracord, 7-strand, 550 test. And the belt well, I'm forgetting, going through all the stuff that's attached. On the inside, it has a pocket on each side that goes back to this seam. On this side, I keep my gloves with the thumb and 2 first fingers cut off. They were like that factory, the carpenter's gloves. But they really protect your knuckles and everything from getting hit when you're working. And I like that it has these 3 fingers out because I can use my tomahawk. I can feel where my hand is on the handle, and I can get into the trigger without hitting it with the tip of the gloves, which I've had a problem with when I was hunting. Went to go load my 30-06, and I stuck my finger through the trigger, and it's got a speed trigger on it. And when I went through, it pushed the trigger back with the tip of the glove because it folded around in front of my finger and made my finger wider than I thought it was. And basically blew a hole about 5 feet out in front of me, the size of a baseball in the ground. And I was like, oh shit, and deer ran off. And damn it. So, and on the other side, I keep my face cover with the skull on it. Intimidation purposes. Nothing else. But yeah, it covers my face. I don't like to show my face in my videos because, as is, the cops look at me pretty weird because I tend to walk around in leather jacket and all that. I'm a good person, but the way I dress, I don't look like a good person. My own fault, but I like dressing like that, and I'm not going to change that. But if the cops or somebody around town happens to see me and notice me, and a cop gets word of it, then they're going to be going, hey, that guy's not a nice person. He acts like one, but he doesn't dress like one, and he has all this shit. And then I have to deal with the government sooner than I need to, and I'd like to delay that as long as I can. So, I don't show my face in these videos. Okay, now for everything else I throw in here. I've got a morale patch just for the hell of it. Throw it up there. Shotgun shells. These are 5 1-ounce slugs, or 1 1/8, 1 1/4, something like that. And 1 bird shot just to fill it out. I'm gonna leave those off for a second because I'm not really sure how high to throw them. And a set of 3 mag pouches for pistols. Let's go down there. And in these I keep my Kershaw. Needs a little oil, but it's been good to me over the years. And I've taken it apart, cleaned it multiple times. It just needs oiled right now. It's got a little dirt in the mechanism. Some grit in there. Sharp as can be. Great little knife. If you can find one like it, I highly recommend it. I honestly wish I could remember the name of it. I'd buy 100 more of them. Just have them around because it's the best knife I've ever had. Stick those up here. So they're in this pocket. I've got a flashlight. Same one that's on the end of my shotgun. Bright, low, strobe. 2 of them were $10. Couldn't beat it. They're pretty damn bright. This one I keep open because I do plan on buying a pistol. And when I buy it, I plan on buying 1 spare mag. And buying more as I go. And this does have a holster that goes here, and these move up here, this moves up here, yada yada. But right now, I have a little Colt Defender in it. This is the wrong side. That's the front of it. It's a cross-draw holster, goes on here like this. And I have a Colt Defender CO2 pistol in there. And it's, I believe, 15 shots. Hold on. I know, trigger control. This is bad. Don't do this shit. But yeah, the CO2 goes in that side, and then you have no clip for it. You pull this down and drop them in there, and it fills out. And I want to say there's 15 shots in there. And the handle just slides back forward. Safety off, on. I leave it on because I don't carry it on there. Got a place to mount shit on it, but I'm not gonna mount shit on a CO2 gun. And it just shoots pellets, but it's really accurate. I'm really considering just throwing it in my camp bag because it'd be good for hunting, and honestly, it's full metal. It's got some weight to it. I could fake somebody out with it. If I had this pointed to your head, you wouldn't feel the difference between it and a 45, 38. Well, probably not a 45, but a 9mm, something like that. I'm having bad trigger control today. I'm doing stuff like this. I usually don't do that. Yeah, this doesn't blow back or anything. I mean, it's semi-auto, but that's nothing special. And it does have another mag pouch on the side. I keep a couple of CO2 cartridges in there. It's back on safe. And when I get my pistol, I'm going to throw it on there. But I don't have any pistols that aren't black powder at the moment. There's some of my black powder pistols. Colt Navy, Colt Army, and that one in the middle is a 38. If I can get the damn camera to focus, it's not going to do it today. But that's my tactical vest. And I just realized I did the whole thing with the camera like this. Sorry guys. Force of habit. I'm really sorry about that. I know that pisses me off when I have people do videos like that. It's fucking 10 o'clock at night on my day off. I just got back from taking my girlfriend for a walk for 2 hours. Yep. I'm gonna end this before I start rambling and just what I'm fucking doing right now, because I'm tired and I don't know what to say. So, Missouri Survivalist out. Thanks for subscribing, like, comment. You know the drill. I'm going to bed.